First, and I've never done this in the history of this channel, the brief history, I'm putting a content warning on this vlog. This deals with adult subject matter. No, there will not be any foul language in it. I don't do that in my videos. If you ever heard the outtakes, yeah, you might hear some, but they get deleted before they go anywhere. But this is going to be an update on a vlog I made shortly after the tragic suicide of Dick Trickle, longtime race car driver out of Wisconsin. I am going to link to an article that I actually accessed through Facebook, but don't worry if you're not on Facebook. This is not a Facebook article. It is an excellent article. Now, it does contain at least one F word. That's another reason I'm putting adult content on it. But I said in the previous vlog that I suspected one of two things could have led to Dick Trickle's suicide. Apparently I was wrong, but I'm now ready to reveal what the two things I suspected were. Number one, maybe in such as an old timers race or something like that, he would have liked to have gotten a race car again, quite frankly. He raced virtually all his life, till the last few years, till about the last 10 years. Number two, and this is what I really suspected with the lifestyle he led, that he had cancer, terminal cancer. And this is again the reason I'm putting serious content on this, and I've watched about 4 family members and a couple friends die literally inch by inch from cancer. Cancer's affected nearly every family in the world. So, but what this article, in a nutshell, some envelopes were handed out to his close friends at or after the funeral with medical records in it. He did not have cancer, except for some stents which were inserted in his heart. His heart was in good shape, and apparently it was just the pain from the surgeries. And this article also references, and frankly I can't remember if I've mentioned this in the previous vlog, but falling out of the rafters of a house when he was 8 or 9 years old, breaking his hip, and literally laid up for I think about a year, not knowing if he'd walk again. Like I say, I'm going to link to this article. I had to think long and hard whether I even wanted to do this, because this is such serious subject matter, and that's why I'm going to put an adult content warning on it. But if you're a race fan, and frankly, I mean, let's face it, most kids over 8's heard all the words. I mean, it's not that. You can find them aplenty on YouTube, that's for sure. I mean, if you go all the way back to my introduction, I just don't do it on YouTube. But it's so tragic, the passing of Dick Trickle. Like I said in the first vlog and even in the description, thanks for the memories. I'm living in the Louisville, Kentucky area. I got to watch him run quite a bit at places like Salem, Winchester, Westchester, Ohio, just north of Cincinnati, even Columbus, Ohio, after the Queen City Speedway there in Westchester closed. ASA moved to Columbus. Even the first time I ever got to see him race, and this is in the first vlog, is at the old Louisville Fairgrounds Speedway. Now, this is not Louisville Motor Speedway that was in operation from 88 to 2001, I believe. Now, I don't have the years in front of me. It's not that track. This is the original track that was built in 1961 at the Louisville Fairgrounds, or the Kentucky State Fairgrounds there on Crittenden Drive in Louisville. And the lease was not renewed, but I'm not going to get into the reason why. This is such a serious vlog, and I had to debate if I even wanted to do it. That's how serious it is.